As the country continues to battle the worst drought in some provinces around the country, many South Africans are coming up with innovative ways to bring relief to those affected. In the past few days, two of these initiatives, Operation Hydrate and Project Hope Grass, have called on the public and companies to donate much-needed water and homeowners to donate any cut grass for desperately needed animal feed. To tell us more, we're joined in studio by Yassine Tebbe from Operation Hydrate and Christo van der Rede from Project Good Hope. Good to have both of you. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
The situation is a very dire one right now. I mean, when you especially people coming, back from holidays, having driven through these areas, not necessarily living there, and basically understanding what it looks like. For those that haven't, what is the situation in these areas like right now? Let's start off with you, Christo.
I've been to the Free State, I've been to areas in the Northern Cape and also yesterday in Northwest.
Yeah.
The situation is dire out there. Animals are dying out, farm workers are leaving by droves because there's no hope for them on the farms.
Sure.
Farm owners are packing up because, remember, this is now the second round of drought. And this one is the worst in 50 years.
Wow.
So most of them are just giving up. And we run the risk of sort of compromising our food security in South Africa. So we need to assist our farmers, our farming communities at all costs.
Yeah, and that's the reality, is that it's not their problem, it is our problem.
It's our problem. And
Yeah.
the amazing thing is South Africans has risen to the challenge and all of our people are jumping in, they're assisting with various projects all over the country.
Let's talk about these projects and we'll talk about them individually. Firstly, Yassine, it's the Operation Hydrate. What's this all about?
2 weeks ago we saw reports of two gentlemen fighting over a 5-liter bottle of water, and there was a murder that took place. That is what alerted us, and that is what got us quite interested. If the situation is that bad, how can we just sit back here and see things like this happening? So we rallied in our groups, and we WhatsApp groups, social media, and the conversation started, what can we do?
Yeah.
And before we lifted our heads, we were contacted. There was a number of horse and trailer that became available with loads of water. Collection points sprung up all over the country. All the suburbs, all the small communities started collecting water for us. And we're starting to get that water now into the areas. We've already distributed just under 400,000 litres of water in Senekal, Aliwal North area. Today the distribution is in Kwakwa. There's a group that will be going down to Kwakwa, and they will start distributing the water. But again, lots and lots of people are contacting us, reporting of water shortages in the Northwest province. So we're starting to mobilize within this group of Operation Hydrate, and saying, where can we get volunteers to distribute the water? Where can we get donations to collect the water?
Yeah, and that's the nice thing, because I mean, I've seen so many corporates jumping on board on this Operation Hydrate as well, that have been distributing, giving you use of their trucks, airlines helping you as well. So I mean, this is mobilization that's it's unprecedented.
Yeah, I mean, the power of social media. We sent out a few tweets, and we got guys to comment on certain of the images and things that we've been posting out.
Yeah.
And we made a call to corporate South Africa to please join us. Mango Airlines has been amazing. Not only have they helped us with a big donation of water, but they're rallying on their partners now to join. They've also made a plea to all the companies that they deal with to join in. Other companies have come forward, Virgin Active, ShopRite, and not only with sponsoring water. Companies are coming and saying, use our trucks. Our trucks are running back to Durban empty. Use our vehicles, use our infrastructure, use our logistics. We are overwhelmed with the amount of support we have received.
It's absolutely incredible. Now that's Operation Hydrate. Let's now talk about the next operation, which is it's a little bit different, because this is focusing in on water. You're focusing in on the grass situation. Talk to me about this.
Agri SA has about 1,000 farmer associations all over this country. These farmer associations, together with the provincial head offices, are involved in the distribution of fodder to our livestock. The amazing thing is that many people in our cities have now discovered they have extra grass.
Yeah.
When they cut their lawns, what do they do with that type of waste? And the idea is for people to bring that to specific collection points where we will pick it up Obviously, they mustn't put it in black bags, otherwise it gets rotten.
How do we store it then?
No, we will point somebody just to take care of it, to keep the air circulated through it. And the idea is then to move it to a place where it's turned into pellets.
Okay.
Remember, our biggest concern is the winter months that lies ahead. Because if we do not grow enough fodder in this period now, then the winter ones will become very, very strenuous on animals and on the farming community alike. Because it's a very bad thing to see your animals dying in front of you. Yeah. So the idea is then to package that, to put it into bags and distribute it to our farming communities all over South Africa.
Yeah. Okay, so just advise me. I mean, I'm mowing my lawn. I need to get it to a distribution point. How do I get it there, and where are these distribution points?
Very importantly, we've advertised it on our Facebook profile.
Which is?
That's Project Grass Hope.
Okay.
People can go on there. People can also phone Agri SA. We've got a very specific number. They can go onto our website, and they can contact me at christo@agrisa.co.za.
Right.
But very importantly, we want communities to take ownership of this program, because remember that it can become a logistical nightmare. So we want one person in every town to say, listen, I'm running with this initiative. Contact one of the pallet companies to assist with turning that around and making sure that it's distributed around. But very importantly, we also appeal to farmers to utilize our structures to deliver grass to various people and farmers in need out there, and that's already happening.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, livestock. It's, you know, I was talking in the beginning about driving through some of these areas, and one of the areas that I came through was KwaZulu-Natal, and I was looking at some of the dams in the area, and they were empty. It really shocked me. It was something that I had read about. People are speaking about it, but to actually see it and to understand the severity, it really is very, very dramatic right now. The Operation Hydrate. I want to donate water. How do I go about doing that? I know we've got your telephone number up there, but to physically take it, where do I take it to?
Okay, what we've done is we've started distributing the bank account details now. We collected water up to Sunday. We received waters from 350 mils up to 10-liter bottles, and that became very difficult to transport. So we've begun the tedious process of getting all that water palletized and ready for transport to places like Senekal, Aliwal North, Swartrugens. We're encouraging people now to donate money into the account. That account is available on our Twitter profile. It's Hydrate SA. And we can then purchase the water. Some of our suppliers have been very generous in that not only are they giving us very, very good prices on the water, but they're also assisting us with getting the water to the area. So they're not charging us for the transportation. And they've come to the party saying that we'll deliver anywhere in the country. Wherever we need the water, they will deliver the water to us.
That's incredible. I just want to bring Tsietsi into the conversation quickly, because when we're talking about the areas, and the areas that you've highlighted are particularly the Free State, the Northwest, and Limpopo. Those are the ones, I mean...
And Northern Cape.
And the Northern Cape. Yeah. I mean, I speak about KwaZulu-Natal, because that's what I saw as well. Tsietsi, what are we looking like? Because, I mean, you're hearing the situation, you know very, very well. I mean, is there any forecast of rain coming up in these stricken areas?
Yeah, and the biggest issue is that those are actually the farming areas, the ones that really need the rainfall. But it's not looking good. Unfortunately, we, as the South African Weather Service has said before, that the most persistent rain, the quality rain that we need, is actually delayed, and we're expecting most of it at the end of March, which is a transitional period going into autumn and then into winter, where we're absolutely going to not receive much rainfall at all, because it's not our rain season. So the forecasts are looking really gloomy. We're expecting some thunderstorms here and there, and you all know what happens with the thunderstorms. It's just quick rain, and then the runoff is also very fast and also mostly destructive more than anything. So in terms of the rainfall, especially towards the Northern Cape Province, the Limpopo, as well as over some parts of the Free State and the Northwest, we're expecting drier and hotter areas. When we did our seasonal forecast at the end of last year, we showed that it's going to get even hotter, and maybe the seasons are slowly sort of transitioning, as in winter comes in a bit later, and it taking it a lot longer for things like fodder that we needed to have grown now in the rainy season. Yeah, so it is quite gloomy, and it's quite difficult to forecast for the next couple of months as well.
Right, Tsietsi, not good news at all, and hence these projects that are happening. One more time, just give us details. How can I get involved? They're telling me to wrap, but let's just get that out.
People can contact Agri-SA.
Yeah?
We're also collecting food now for our farm workers.
Okay.
One of the big retail companies already come on board, and we're appealing to people to assist us with that. And also people can contact us to deliver fodder to various farmers. Contact Agri-SA, our website is available. They can just type it in and contact me, and we will take it from there.
Fantastic. So that's Agri-SA.
Get onto the Twitter profile, Hydrate SA.
Hydrate
the bank
SA.
account details are there. Mango Airlines, they have set up donation points at the counters as well. And deposit money, we need the funds continue.
So it's at Hydrate SA.
At Hydrate SA.
Fantastic. Gentlemen, thank you. Keep up the great work. And South Africans, let's do what we can just to help this. Christo van der Rede, Deputy Executive of Agri-SA, and Yassine Tebbe, spokesperson for Operation Hydrate. Gentlemen, thank you again for joining us.